Lazaretto, an isolation hospital for people with infectious diseases, especially leprosy or plague. A building or ship used for quarantine. A military or prison hospital. This is the title Jack White chose for his second studio album, and this time he went all out for record collectors and music lovers to give them something special. What's up, everyone? This is Steven here, and I'll be unboxing and detailing Jack White's Lazaretto, the Ultra LP edition. Lazaretto was released on June 10th, 2014 through White's own label, Third Man Records. It was partly inspired by a collection of short stories, poems, and plays White wrote when he was 19 years old, which he rediscovered years later in his attic. The record was pressed at United Record Pressing, a Nashville-based factory that's been around since 1949. It's a feature-packed, limited supply pre-order that's bound to be a collector's item, with a few firsts and small touches. So my interpretation of this edition of the album is that it's designed to engage the listener and enhance their experience, cater to vinyl lovers while showing great care and attention to detail, and squeeze out small innovations for the vinyl format. I also think it's an attempt to get people excited and back in front of their turntables. The packaging for the Lazaretto LP is interesting. It has a cool minimalistic black and white theme with the Third Man logo up front and on the backside with the three stripes wrapping around the entire box. Along the top, there's lightning bolts going along the strip that opens the packaging. I got the impression the people at Third Man know how easily vinyl can be damaged during shipping, so they made sure to provide some tough packaging with what appears to be a custom designed box. Along the side, there's these indentations put into place to help with any impact that would occur during shipping and potentially ding the corners of the record. Within these indentations, you'll find a link to the Third Man website with accompanying lightning bolts. Again, this is very well thought out and a nice touch and attention to small details. So opening the vinyl, inside you'll find a full-colored sheet with lyrics and album credits. Also included is a download card for the MP3 version of the album. This card is good for a one-time download from urpressing.com. On the backside of this card, you'll find a shout-out to Tristan Duke, the artist that etched the angel hologram into the dead space of the record, which was apparently done by hand on each finished mastered record. It also provides you a link to infinitylightscience.com, where instructions are given for the best way to view the hologram. One thing I really like here is the black record sleeve. Usually with most records you get a generic white sleeve. The label viewing windows on both sides of the sleeve have a plastic covering which also lines the inside of the sleeve. A great touch, as this will help protect the record from dust and wear over the long term. I think this lining also helps the record slide in and out of the sleeve easier. Side 1 surface is a shiny standard surface, while side 2 surface has a matte finish, giving you the appearance of an unplayed 78 RPM record. On side 1, you can start from the inside of the record and it will play outward. Unlike conventional records where you would place the needle on the outside, with the Ultra LP, you place it on the inside groove and watch it gradually move along to the outermost edge as it plays songs 1 through 5. If you do attempt to start the record from the outer edge, you hear the last song of side 1's ending trailing into a locked groove that will play this cool, staticky, and distorted electric guitar lick looping over and over. The Ultra LP features 2 hidden songs found on both sides on a groove where the label sticker is located. This apparently has never been done before. Side 1's under label groove is played at 78 RPM, so you'll need a turntable that can play at this speed. Luckily, my Newmark TTX has the ability to play at 78 RPM.
Love some weed, some coke, some weed, smoking weed. I love some weed, I'm no pusher.
Side 2's underlabel groove is set to play back at 45 RPM. Both of the hidden songs have a lot of hiss and aren't really to die for, but it's pretty cool to see they could be done. Maybe my favorite feature, and the one that intrigued me the most, is the angel hologram. Tristan Duke's floating hologram is contained within the center dead wax area of the record. It is a floating hologram of an angel, which coincides with the angels on the album cover. Duke uses what's known as hologroove technology. He describes it this way. It uses grooves, not unlike conventional record grooves, to make a fully three-dimensional holographic image appear. Where the grooves on an LP are usually used to record sound, the hologroove technique uses the grooves to record light. A three-dimensional light field is encoded directly into the vinyl surface, creating a perfect illusion when illuminated from above. Side 2 features yet another cool exclusive, the dual groove track intro. The first song, Just One Drink, has two different intros, acoustic and electric, that converge into the main song, another first of its kind. The acoustic intro is exclusive to the Ultra LP edition and won't be found on the digital versions.
You drink water, I drink gasoline. One of us is happy, one of us is blue. You drink water, I drink gasoline. One of us is happy, one of us is mean.
As mentioned earlier, side 2 is done in a matte finish. This is the first known record to have a shiny standard finish along with a flat matte finish. Also of random note, the edge of the record is a flat die edge, not the typical shiny slick edge you'd get with most records. It's also the first to have 3 different speeds that can be played back at 33, 45, and 78 RPM speeds. Normally I'm not a Jack White fan, but I am a record collector, and after watching White demo it on YouTube, I pre-ordered it right away. There's so many cool little features on this record, and it was priced nicely at $20. Third Man's sense of taste and care they put into the Ultra LP really appealed to me, and I wanted to support the project. I admire when someone is that detailed in their contribution and their art. Another cool tidbit about the Ultra LP is that it was recorded, mixed, and mastered tape to tape without any compression, unlike the digital MP3 version. This is great from an audio perspective because it gives you the most accurate representation of sound waves, translating to better quality, especially when heard through headphones. I definitely got a sense of the warmth of the audio when listening to it through my mixer. Overall, I found this to be a really unique release that I'm glad I bought, and now I'm going to be paying more attention to Third Man releases in the future. The Ultra LP has got to be one of the coolest pieces of vinyl I've ever seen, and I can't recommend it enough. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video, and I appreciate you checking it out. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel for more content in the future. I'll see you in the next one.